Hello, Kasadja. Welcome to Salakot Online Broadcasting Network, where every story matters, every voice is heard, every update counts. From the news and community stories and inspire features, we bring to accurate, timely, and engaging content that keeps you connected to what matters most. Stay informed, stay connected, and stay ahead. Salakot Online Broadcasting Network, the voice of the community beyond boundaries. Like, comment, share, follow us today, and never miss an important update. The rider crashes into car in Barangay Balagbag, motorcycle falls into creek. Security guard dies after motorcycle collision. The body of 15-year-old boy recovered after going missing for 3 days at sea. And Philippine Stock Exchange Index ends steady. Peso rises as traders await market catalysts. Good evening, I'm Apolinario, 30 Dignadisi Valencia, and this is Philippine Headlines. In Luzon, the rider crashes into car in Barangay Balagbag, motorcycle falls into creek. A rider accidentally crashed into a car in Barangay Balagbag in the municipality of Milaor, the province of Camarines Sur, on Monday morning. According to the rider, he repeatedly honked his horn at the car's driver, but the driver continued turning into the area where he was working. As a result, the rider said he was unable to avoid the vehicle and eventually crashed into the front of the car. Due to the impact, his motorcycle fell into a creek. Meanwhile, the car driver claimed that the rider was traveling at a high speed before the accident occurred. Police are continuing their investigation to determine the full details and cause of the incident. In Visayas, the security guard dies after motorcycle collision in the city of Catbalogan. A man died after the motorcycle he was riding collided with another motorcycle in Barangay Pupwa in the city of Catbalogan, the province of Samar, at around 8:30 p.m. on August 8. One of those involved was identified by the alias Dador, a 52-year-old married security guard and a resident of city of Catbalogan. The other motorcycle was driven by alias James, 22 years old, with his back rider Jules, 23 years old. Both are also residents of the city. According to the initial investigation by authorities, based on witness statement, Dador was traveling on his motorcycle from Barangay Siete in Catbalogan, Samar, toward Barangay San Vicente in Catbalogan City. Upon reaching the area where the incident occurred, Dador allegedly crossed into the opposite lane at high speed and collided with James, who was also reportedly traveling at a fast speed from Barangay Buri in Catbalogan City toward the city proper. Due to collision, alias Dador sustained severe injuries and was immediately brought to Samar Provincial Hospital. However, he was declared dead on arrival. Meanwhile, alias James and his back rider also sustained injuries and were brought to the same hospital for treatment. According to witnesses, both drivers are allegedly drinking alcoholic beverages around the time of the incident. The motorcycles involved were brought to the Catbalogan City Police Station for proper disposition. In Mindanao, the body of 15-year-old boy recovered after going missing for 3 days at sea in Toril. The body of a 15-year-old boy was recovered by the search and rescue team of the Coast Guard Station Davao and the Special Operations Group Southeastern Mindanao after a 3-day search in the waters of in Toril in Davao City. The victim, identified as alias John, a resident of Carmen in Davao del Norte, was reportedly missing after being swept away by a large wave on August 9 while swimming at a beach resort in Barangay Dalyao in Toril in the city of Davao. According to the Coast Guard District Southeastern Mindanao, the victim was recovered shortly after 6:30 a.m. today, approximately 300 meters from the Davao Fishport Complex. In the other news, the cow slaughtered, found to have a two-headed calf inside. The vendors and shoppers at the Valencia City Public Market in Bukidnon were shocked and amazed after a rare discovery was made. A two-headed calf was found inside a womb of a slaughtered cow. The workers in the slaughterhouse discovered the calf with two fully developed heads attached to a single body when they opened the cow's abdomen. They were reportedly unaware that the cow was pregnant before it was slaughtered. The unusual discovery quickly became a center of attraction at the market, with many people taking photos and videos of a rare sight. Veterinary expert explained that the condition that may be a case of polycephaly, a rare congenital anomaly that occasionally occurs in animals. The calf was immediately buried for sanitation purposes. Authorities are also reminded meat inspectors and farmers to thoroughly check the condition of animals before they were slaughtered. And our business update, Philippine Stock Exchange Index and steady, peso rises as traders awaits market catalysts. The Philippine Stock Exchange Index closed almost unchanged on Monday as cautious investors turned their focus toward their next market catalyst following last week's economic growth data, while the peso managed gains against the United States dollar. The local bourse's main index went down 0.2% to 6,289.21 points, but the border all shares rose 0.7% to 3,420.77 points. Most sectoral gauges finished in the negative territory, led by industrial counter, which dipped 0.47%. Services followed with a 0.22% decline, while mining and oil shed 0.17% and property 0.3%. However, holding firms rose 0.98% and financials 0.10%. Last week, the Philippine Statistics Authority reported that second quarter economic growth slowed to 2.3%, down from 2.8% in the first quarter due to the impact of the Middle East crisis on inflation and fuel costs. Limlingan said market attention shifts to the August 27 by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas meeting and its potential impact on market sentiment, where analysts predict a rate hike to tackle elevated prices. Meanwhile, the peso ended stronger at 60 pesos and 70 centavos to a US dollar from 60 pesos and 9 centavos closed last Friday. It opened the day at 60.85, better than its 60.9 start in the previous session. The local currency traded between 60 pesos and 85 centavos and 60 pesos and 70 centavos, resulting in an average of 60 pesos and 77 centavos. Volume declined to 1.47 billion US dollar from 1.84 billion US dollar at the end of last week. And before we end, the badminton, can it be played 5-on-5? Did you know that it's not only basketball that can be played 5-on-5, but badminton as well? That's the fun activity currently being enjoyed by a group of friends from India, who are moving and running around energetically to make sure the shuttlecock doesn't hit the ground. They were so quick and agile, and the court was so small that they even ran onto the neighboring court just to prevent their opponents from scoring. The video has already garnered 23,000 reactions. Abti kayo, oy. And that is Philippine Headlines this Tuesday, August 11, 2026. I'm Apolinario, Ferdy Dignadisi Valencia, and this is Salakot Online Broadcasting Network. Good night, Philippines. Amping kasadya.